As we gather to launch a book about his life, we know that no number of words can do justice to his dedication to Nigeria, to its poor people, and to its national development. As a soldier, he was willing to die for this nation. As a statesman, he fought against all odds and lived to deliver on the mandate bestowed on him by this nation. President Muhammadu Buhari shaped the expectation between the leaders and the governed. He set the standard for public trust and will remain a guiding light for many of us in public service. We are grateful to this partnership between our President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and our dear late President Muhammadu Buhari. It was a partnership that achieved the impossible in 2015 and brought about a number of chapters in our nation's history. Mr. President, there is no better successor to the legacy of our late President than yourself. Your dedication to this success and the vast amount of support you provided paved way for many of us to deliver for our people under all progressive Congress. We will remain eternally grateful to you. You have a sense of unity and profound belief in realizing the full potential of our nation. It requires the support of every one of us, and you will receive it, sir. When the news of the passing of our late president came to me, like many Nigerians, it overwhelmed my heart and created a void I was certain will never be filled. Our people lost a beacon of hope and a defender of public trust. The entire country felt this loss and shared the grief with his family. The stories of his life become the topic of conversation across the nation. He was an honest man, a simple man. He cared about people. He was a great soldier and a perfect gentleman. He can be funny and light-hearted. He respected the law and enforced it. He is not corrupt and always wants to be judicious with public resources. Above all, he is a great family man. Many personal stories remain with many people sat here today, and we will never know all of it. I appeal to all Nigerians that as we tell the stories of our late president, we embody the positives and stimulate those principles of our life. The moral authority is commanded as a leader is undeniable, and we all do well to follow his footsteps. The Buhari family, led by our dear mother, Hajiya Aisha Muhammadu Buhari, your children, grandchildren, and extended family members deserve our condolence and admiration for their courage during the time of grief. You shared a personal journey with the whole nation graciously and generously. Our love and prayer will remain with all of you forever. The family has seized this opportunity of this book launch to continue the people-focused legacy of our late President Muhammadu Buhari. They have generously pledged the proceeds of this book to support the late Buhari humanitarian aspiration in education and health. May Allah make this project a success, reward you all in life and next. Amen. I extend my sincere congratulations to the author of this book. Your diligent effort in gathering testimonies, verifying facts, maintaining an objective stance have made a valuable contribution to public good. The book presents a balanced perspective to avoid both undue praise and unfair criticism, thereby offering our nation an informative account for future generations. Your commitment to rigor and impartiality and integrity is greatly appreciated. Soon, we will have the opportunity to hear from both the reviewer and our guest of honor. Together, let us listen, depart with a renewed sense of purpose, But before we begin, it would like to extend another warm welcome to each of you. May this gathering offer lasting warmth and insightful conversations and a sense of direction that remains with all for a very long time. May Almighty Allah grant mercy to the soul of our departed soul, the soul of the late President Muhammad Buhari, who will give his shortcoming, admit him in Jannatul Firdaus. May he comfort our mother and the entire family. May he guide and protect our President, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Bless our leaders, heal our land, and keep Nigeria in unity and peace. On behalf of myself, the government and the people of Katsina State, and the entire family of the late President Muhammad Buhari, we welcome you all to this book presentation. Barka da zuwa, Assalamu alaikum.
It's a privilege to speak on the late president. In the military, I would have said it's above my knowledge, but I was privileged to serve under him as the 21st Indigenous Chief of the Naval Staff. And I'll go straight to my remarks on him. They say leadership is not defined by power, but by discipline, accountability, and unwavering service to the state, unquote. The late President Muhammad Buhari was a leader defined by discipline, integrity, and compassion, a man whose mission was clear. He carried with him a rare devotion to the ordinary Nigerian, a steady resolve to build a nation where the downtrodden could rise with dignity, hence justifying the Baba go slow approach as cautious governance, prioritizing careful decisions over rapid actions that could harm national outcomes. During his stewardship, Nigeria witnessed the unfolding of dreams long deferred. Roads stretched further, rail lines found new life, and the majestic Second Niger Bridge rose like a promise fulfilled. In the fields, our farmers felt a new dawn as agriculture blossomed, lifting the nation toward self-reliance and pride. During his administration, national security was significantly enhanced through strategic investments and strong leadership. Specifically, and where I held sway, key achievements include the establishment and continental expansion of the Combined Maritime Task Force of the Gulf of Guinea, with Nigeria in a leadership role. The high-profile arrest of motor tanker Heroic Eden, averting substantial financial losses, recognition of the Nigerian Navy as Africa's best, fleet renewal and local shipbuilding in our dockyard and shipyard, and the successful elimination of piracy in Nigerian waters to zero, culminating in Nigeria's delisting from the International Maritime Bureau list of piracy-prone countries, still subsisting. These measures reflect a systematic and effective approach to maritime and national security by leveraging technology through the Falcon 9 real-time maritime intelligence infrastructures. Through reforms such as the Petroleum Industry Act and the Treasury Single Account, he carved new pathways for transparency, stability, and national renewal, reflecting his guiding principle of consolidation as a driver of sustainable national development. He listened, he learned, and he built brick by brick, law by law, vision by vision. Those of us privileged to encounter him both personally and officially saw not just a leader, but a man anchored by purpose, a man who believed that legacy is not noise, but quiet, steady impact. In handing over to a successor equipped for reform, he ensured that the winds of progress will not cease. The accomplishments of the Bola Ahmed Tinubu administration, including the effective execution of the ambitious subsidy removal, the presidential directive advancing digital governance, the successful legal affirmation of local government autonomy, and the comprehensive tax reforms designed to position Nigeria among the world's largest economies and a premier economic constitute substantive evidence to the late president's belief. It is said, and I quote, "A leader's duty does not end with office. It endures in the institutions and records he left behind," unquote. The man Buhari was a custodian of hope, a steward of duty, a sentinel of the nation's future. The winds of time will carry the truth of President Buhari's legacy to a just shore. May his soul repose in eternal peace, and may his enduring legacy continue to serve a source of inspiration for the nation he deeply cherished. May current and future leaders govern with wisdom and efficacy, and may God continue to bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria to greater heights. Amen. I thank the publisher of this book, Dr. Omole, for the beautiful work done. And I've also not read the book, but I'm sure all the speeches or remarks you have made are embedded in that book. God bless the president. Thank you, sir.